In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a panorama in Lightroom Classic. We'll start in the Library or Develop module. First, select all the overlapping images you want to stitch into one sweeping view. A solid rule of thumb is about 30% overlap between frames. That gives Lightroom enough information to blend edges cleanly. Make sure the photos were captured in the same sequence and with consistent exposure so tones and brightness match across the set. If you shot handheld, that's fine. Just try to keep the camera level while panning. If you're choosing from a larger shoot, look for frames with minimal subject movement and similar lighting. That will help the merge look seamless. With those photos highlighted, launch the Panorama Merge tool. Go to Photo, then Photo Merge, then Panorama, or use Ctrl+Shift+M on Windows or Command+Shift+M on a Mac. That opens the Panorama Merge preview window, where Lightroom builds a quick draft of your stitch. Next, pick a projection mode. Spherical is ideal for very wide or multi-row panoramas, because it maps the scene onto a virtual sphere and keeps the overall sweep natural. Cylindrical tends to keep vertical lines straighter in wide panoramas, which helps with horizons and tall subjects. Perspective is handy for architectural scenes, because it prioritizes straight lines and a more rectilinear feel. Click through each option and watch the corners, horizons, and any prominent buildings. Choose the one that best preserves the shapes in your scene. Now, refine the boundary and edges. Below the preview, you'll find Auto Crop, Boundary Warp, and in some versions, Fill Edges. Auto Crop trims away the transparent areas around the outside so you get neat borders instantly. Boundary Warp, instead, stretches the panorama to fill more of the frame without cropping. Slide it gently until the important parts look natural. If pushing it too far bends straight lines, back it off a bit. Fill Edges attempts to intelligently fill irregular gaps along the borders. It can be a lifesaver for small missing corners, but zoom in to make sure the result looks believable. When everything looks right, click Merge. Lightroom will process the files and create your panorama, keeping your originals intact. Give it a moment to build, especially if you're stitching many high-resolution photos. Once it appears, you can continue your normal editing, but the core stitching work is done. You're done.